Hey guys, Bipolar Barbie here. Now, I just wanted to talk about something because Northie has a dog training scheduled today, and he's getting his vest for my assistance dog, which is really, really awesome. It is going to allow me to leave my house, which is something that I haven't done in a really, really long time. And I just came to this realization that I'm kind of going, you know what? I've been feeling really fine lately. I've been doing really well, and sure, mental illness still does affect me in a lot of ways. But I think the biggest thing is like this functioning capacity. And when you are used to a normal level of functioning or a high level of functioning, whatever might be your normal, which is how I define normal. It's about me. It's like what feels like me. What am I capable of? And whatever mental illness kind of takes away from me is very distressing. And that's how my dog does describe it to me. This level of distress. The worst part about having a mental illness is when you're exposed to all of the things that you can't do no matter how much you want to. And that is super frustrating. So then I kind of realized how I've been feeling really good about myself. I'm really good at, I guess, where I'm at. And that is because I've kind of designed a life. I'm working on my clothing line. I feel like I'm getting somewhere in life. But that's because I've designed a life that is sort of friendly towards my mental illness. But as far as like functioning in the normal way society wants me to, I'm not working. I haven't hung out with friends, I guess, in a really long time. Like occasionally I do, but not in any sort of major way. And I hardly leave my house, which is really anxiety provoking for me. If I leave my house, I have a full-scale panic attack. Now, the only time I leave my house is when I'm forced to leave my house to buy a packet of cigarettes. Or like the other day, my best friend picked me up. She came to my house, she picked me up, she grabbed me and my dog, and we went down to the beach. I felt safe because I was with her. We weren't really around like other people because we were, at the beach and there's not many people that go to the beach. I had my dog with me. She had her dog. The focus was kind of on the dogs and us chatting, and that was really, really nice. But I guess explaining the reason that I am training my dog to be a service dog, which he has done in a really unofficial capacity for, the moment that I got him. I, am really reluctant to leave my house unless I can take him with me. I am forced to go into like the big town, which I've been avoiding for a really long time, but there is stuff I need from the supermarket. There is scripts that I need to fill. There are, tasks that I need to leave my house for that I've been putting off and off because I am terrified to leave my house. And, this just explains like so much. It's a really great example of so many aspects of mental illness. It sort of explains the difference between just general anxiety and a severe anxiety disorder, where I'm terrified of people. I'm terrified of leaving my house. I am completely and utterly terrified of so many things, of generally just being alive. And that is really frustrating. It's really hard to live with. And I just want people to know that, like, if I had to hold a job right now, I would not be well. If I had to, leave my house, I would not be well. If I was doing many different activities outside of home, I wouldn't be doing them. I haven't been going to the gym. There are so many things that I haven't been doing, and that is because mental illness gets in the way of that. And I've always thought that I would be way less mentally ill if I didn't have to live in society. I mean, being on the farm is great. Moving home, aside from the fact that my parents terrify me, is kind of been really healthy. Not just moving back to the town itself, because, things are very familiar here. When I was living in the big city, that caused a lot of issues. It was a new place and I wasn't up for meeting new people and, just figuring out where the post office was or all of these things was really hard. So coming back here was really good, and coming back home has been good as well, in the sense that it's familiar to me. The farm is amazing. You know, my doctors and everyone keep saying, you know, I look the best that I have looked. Well, yeah, that's because I'm getting sunshine. That's because I'm doing a lot of things throughout the day. I've got my horse, you know, I've got, sorry, it's early morning and I'm tired. So, you know, all of this stuff is going on. So I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know how the training session goes. I'll show you Northy and his cute little jacket. It's so exciting. So we'll be documenting my day today, going out and see how that goes. But I just wanted people to kind of know that, so that if you know, if you're kind of wondering, oh, I don't know, like if you think I'm doing well, I am doing well within myself. But I think as a functioning capacity, a lot of people need to look at okay, so, you know, there's a difference between letting mental illness control your life and, you know, with avoidance, because there's a lot of unhelpful avoidance, but kind of designing a life at the same time where you can let mental illness exist that ultimately limits the destruction that you're going to cause. Because going from job to job, it's not healthy. It's not good for anyone. And finding ways that you can live in this world, despite what it is that you face. Adapting the same way someone who became a paraplegic would need to get a wheelchair. They would need to learn how to exist. They would need to make changes to deal with their disability. And even though, well, society definitely doesn't view certain types of mental illness as a disability, and, you know, as I've explained before, mental health versus mental illness, there are some aspects that are really a disability when you have been battling it for so long. And it is just very clear that even temporarily, like right now or over the past 6 years, it really has been a disability for me. It doesn't mean that at some point in the future, it might not affect me as much as a disability, but it is something that I will be battling for the rest of my life. And I've had to learn how to adapt to that, how to deal with that. So I just wanted to let you know on that particular topic, guys. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, write in the comments. It's my morning rant. Let me know how you guys are doing in your recovery journey. I'd love to know.